Good evening, Mel.
Good evening.
Mel, Storm Chandra beat us on Tuesday, but I guess it gave you an extra training session on the 3G. How are the squad shaping up?
Yeah, the squad is shaping up well. I mean, I must say the pitch on Saturday was outstanding, and all fairness to our groundsmen, did a great job. Even the opposition commented on how good the pitch was. The storm was horrific, and again the ground staff did a hell of a job getting the water off and giving it the best chance we possibly could, but it just didn't drain or dry quick enough, and there was one area of the pitch which would have been quite unsafe for players to actually play on. So yes, the Storm beat us, but you know, you've got to take your hat off to the ground staff. They did an exceptionally good job. Yeah, it was nice to get the training session in. We don't get many of those at the moment, a lot of Tuesday night games, so it was nice to get a session in, and everybody came in. They worked very, very hard. It was nothing, no prep or anything like that. It was all just work and get their match work in, so that basically they got the fitness they needed. And yeah, it was a good night. Everyone trained well, and no injuries.
That's pleasing to hear after recent events. On the injury front, what news of Alex Gibson-Hammond and George Hunt?
Well, Alex Gibson-Hammond is back training with us. He's not full contact and full training yet. He's going to be another couple of weeks, we think, before he's available for selection or close to the first team. George is under the specialist at the moment with a lot. You know, he's had an Achilles problem. We thought it was an Achilles problem, but that's then been disproved. It's something else in the ankle, which they're targeting and tackling. So we're hoping he'll be back. Probably not until sort of end of February, but hopefully he'll be back sooner rather than later. And the fingers crossed it solves it once and for all for him. Other than that, obviously, Bradley's waiting his operation for his ACL. Sam's had his operation, is on the recovery already. And other than that, we're sort of reasonably okay at the moment with players, so everyone's sort of fit.
We've had our turn, it's somebody else's now.
Oh, we've I mean, it was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare to lose 7 players in 2 games is sort of unheard of, and to all be key players as well was just. I mean, the Ramsgate game at the end of it, we looked like we'd been at war rather than playing a football match.
We do appear to have a bit more about us up front with Naam and Tommy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Naheem came in, very, very good player, so we're very pleased to get him. Tommy obviously became available, so we've invested in 2 forwards who make a real difference. You know, Tommy's come in, hasn't played for a while, and probably played more football because Naheem picked up a small injury and missed a week of football. And Tommy's done very, very well, and now Naheem's obviously working hard to get back in the team. But I will play a 2 at times. At the moment we're still sticking to our shape, but it now gives me the option of playing in 2, and a very, very good 2, which we did at Cole Schultz in second half. So it gives me that option. Yeah, they've made a big difference.
I was a centre half once, but albeit Sunday League, I wouldn't want to come up against those 2.
No, I can fully understand that.
And at the other end of the pitch, another clean sheet for Eamon versus Chichester. He's delivering for us at the moment.
Yeah, I think he's a young lad, and he's had a very, very good season. He's had a couple of wobbles, but then all young goalkeepers do. But when it comes to clean sheets and scoring goals, you'll always hear me say the same thing: teams keep clean sheets and team scores goals. So bringing Isaac in has made a massive difference to us at the back 4. It brings in another very, very experienced defender, who are only young but very experienced, always at a higher level. So he's added some real quality to us, particularly with his balls forward and his know-how, if you like, of how to play. He's made a big, big difference to the back 4. Raul coming back has come in and you know, it's taking him time to settle back in, but he's getting there, and he looks better and better every minute of every game. And so it gives me a real option with Charlie picking up a bad head injury last at Dulwich. Dulwich. Having Raul on the bench was a lifesaver, so he came on, he did very, very well, kept a clean sheet. They never really got at us, but I mean, they had a lot of huff and puff, but they didn't really hurt us. And again on Saturday, there was a lot of huffing and puffing, but they never really got at us. But just having those sort of players back, you know, we lost Charlie for a long time, we lost Raul for a long time, we didn't have Isaac in, you know, and you suddenly look at that sort of loss of players, and you can see now after the last few results how important it is to have that quality of defender in. And yes, Eamon's been doing very, very well, getting stronger and stronger, but again, it's like anything, a young goalkeeper, the better the 4 are in front of you and the team are in front of you, the better you play, because it's more confident.
League-wise, we're 6 months in now, and it still looks as if there'll be plenty of chopping and changing before the end. It seems when you look at the results, everybody can beat everybody.
Yeah, it's a tough league, and you know, if you look at it now, there's a lot of teams now at the moment investing and bringing in players. Other clubs getting rid of players, and everyone's trying to change their fortunes. We're no different. We brought Tommy in, we brought Isaac in. You know, we're trying to strengthen where we can, and clubs are doing. Nationals, you know, Nationals gone to Ramsgate from Billericay. What a good sign that is for Ramsgate. So everyone's trying to strengthen. Everyone's trying to bolster their squad. It makes it very, very competitive, and when the dust settles over the next couple of weeks, we'll sort of see how the land lies with everybody. But yeah, it's a tough season. Every game is so difficult.
Talking of games, Cray Valley Paper Mills on Saturday. They started the league well, but they've dropped to the bottom of the form table recently. Have you had a chance to watch a few of their matches?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I've done a preparation on them like I would with anybody. What I would say about them is they're a good side, especially going forward. They've got a lot of width, they're tacked well down the flanks, got a striker I really like, plays very, very well for me on loan, I believe, from Enfield, but is a very, very good striker, and they're a good team. You know, teams go through these wobbles and these ups and downs, and it's always difficult. When you play a team, some people say, oh, you're playing at the right time. Well, no, because at some point they'll turn it around. And they'll change things, they'll try things, and they'll come with something different that gets them results. So we'll go there, you know, and we'll do our prep, which we've done, and we'll now go there and try and execute our plan and play the way we want to play. But it'll be a really, really tough game. I'm not expecting it to be in any way, shape, other than two teams really going at it for the 3 points.
Without giving too much away, Mel, training tonight will be in preparation for that?
Yeah, of course it is, yeah. We've got the video now, the video presentation about them as an opposition, what the players to expect, and how, you know, how they're going to hurt us and how we're going to try and hurt them. And yeah, then we'll go and do some work up on the training ground to back up what we do on the video. So yeah, it's all prep.
I'll look forward to watching that now then, Mel. Cheers.
Thanks very much. Cheers.